Hey guys, welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. My name's Neil and it's time for the next episode of Lost. I just watched episode 5. Echo was just killed by the smoke monster. The show's done a good job of reminding us that almost anyone can go at almost any time. We keep this is the first episode that we saw, episode 5, that kind of bounced back and forth between Survivorville and the Hydra station, and our heroes captured. Finally we're sort of tying events back together, at least as far as timing and chronology goes. Not that they're necessarily interrelated at this moment, but at least we sort of know where everything is in our own minds, which is nice. So, if we're to trust Locke, Echo's last words were that the survivors are next for the smoke monster. So the smoke monster might be a more urgent threat than it has been for much of the last 2 seasons. And in addition to that, we still need to mount a rescue attempt for Jack and Kate and Sawyer. We went to the Pearl. I didn't like Nikki's reveal that, oh yeah, hey guys, by the way, there's other televisions and other stations. It's like, Locke knew that. We didn't need Nikki to prove that she's a smart character. That was a poorly written scene. But I get that we may need a couple of new survivors to fill out these scenes now, because we've separated Jack and Kate and Sawyer, and we've killed off we killed off Anna Lucia and Libby, and now Echo. So we need some new, fresh voices, and hopefully these characters will grow on me, Nikki and Paolo. Right now, they feel like the new Boone and Shannon, except maybe even a little more annoying. So one thing I forgot to talk about in the aftermath of last episode, because so much happened right at the end, was the reveal when they did patch into another hatch. And we revealed what looked like, we saw a monitor and a mainframe, much like in the Swan when we first discovered it, and a gentleman with an eye patch, who I did not recognize. I don't think I was supposed to recognize. If I was supposed to recognize him, it's another Neil character recognition failure. Apparently that might be my signature here. But I don't think we were supposed to recognize him. I can't think of any other characters that have been eye patch characters, but okay, so now we've got eye patch in a new Dharma station. I'm still expecting at some point for the Flame station to appear, but then there were other stations that, like Hydra, was nowhere to be seen on that blast door map. So there are, who knows how many stations there actually are. There's also submarine facilities on the island, so who knows? The fact is the writers can do whatever they want. Everything's a mystery. Nothing is set in stone or painted in glow-in-the-dark paint on a steel door. But that's a new mystery, and he witnessed the camera moving and therefore realizes that somebody's watching him. Now, is he related to the others? Is he related to the Dharma Initiative? Are the others in the Dharma Initiative exactly the same thing, or is there a separation there that we still need to be aware of and learn more about? Or is he, the victim of another psychological experiment, much like the operators at Pearl Station presumably were? Who knows? Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll have to wait 2 years to find out. This next episode is episode 6 of season 3. It's called I Do. If your first reaction when you hear those words isn't wedding vows, I don't know what to say to you, but it could be anything. No one tells me what I do, but this screams wedding vows, so is this somebody's wedding flashback? I don't know who that could be. You know, we could go to Sun and Jin's wedding for some reason. We've already been to Jack's wedding. I'm pretty sure Locke and Sawyer and Kate don't have weddings in their past. Or Desmond for that matter. Or maybe I'm like barking up the wrong tree again. It's been known to happen. Anyway, enough speculating. Let's watch episode 6 of season 3 of Lost. This one is called I Do. Where are we? If I was to guess, that's Alex, but that doesn't make sense. No, Kate.
Police, open the door.
What? Okay, why does she have a wedding veil?
Ma'am, we have reason to believe someone extremely dangerous is in the motel. We're conducting a room-to-room search. Please open the door.
I don't think I should.
I don't think that's a cop.
Before I break this door down. 1.
Oh, this is like a little fantasy of hers or something. No, no way.
Get it on?
Hell yeah.
Well, that's a fun surprise. 2 great Canadian actors, by the way. Just putting that out there.
Hey,
Canadians are sexy.
thought you had to pull the lever.
I know how to get a damn fish biscuit.
How soon are we gonna do Ben surgery? Is that like on the table like this episode?
The tumor on your spine is borderline inoperable. And at the rate it's growing, that borderline goes away in about 1 week.
7 days to save Ben.
The OR we were in, is that fully equipped?
Yes.
But they didn't even have a crash cart. So, are you lying now or did you
We need
lie
to be in
then?
surgery yesterday.
Whatever you need, it's yours. I'm ready.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I didn't say I was gonna do it. I just wanted you to understand how you're gonna die. You think I trust you, that I'm gonna just do the surgery and hope that you let me go?
Jack!
Go!
Well, Jack,
Oh.
very disappointed in your
She's
decision.
coached him to play along, I think. Maybe. She's confident that it's going the way she wants, though.
At least you won't have to be disappointed for very long.
I hope Ben doesn't die. He's such a great antagonist for the show.
It's bad luck to see the bride before the wedding.
Is she conning this guy? What's we haven't met him before, and
It's been fast. This is right.
he is a cop. That looked like a legit it's not a costume, it's a uniform.
I love you, Monica.
And he thinks her name's Monica.
You too, Kevin.
So why is she seducing this guy? What's her game plan? I'm just going to mention now that Firefly ended way too short. It should have run for years. What a great show. And Nathan Fillion was a huge part of that. Anyway, yes, I've seen Firefly. Yes, I've seen Buffy. And Echo's dead.
Must have been an animal. Maybe one of the bears.
We're gonna bury him here. Nobody needs to see him like this.
What did Echo really tell John?
You're concerned.
So now the 2 most capable guys are leaving, and Desmond's left alone with the exposition twins.
So what killed Echo?
Smoke monster.
I don't really have a name for it. You don't believe in monsters.
I believe in what I can see. But obviously you have.
Seen it.
So why don't you tell me what you think it is?
Might be what brought us here.
So you believe that this monster decided that Echo was meant to die?
I believe Echo died for a reason. I just don't know what it is yet.
We're not headed back towards the camp, are we, John?
Just need to take a little detour first.
Where is she? I want him on the ground, her too. If he moves, you shoot him. Doctor, get out again?
So who else is... Alex?
Get up.
With a slingshot?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What, you gonna shoot me?
You know you're not supposed to be here.
What did you do to him, Danny? Where is he? Listen, whatever they say, don't believe them. They're gonna kill your boyfriend, just like they killed mine.
Alex must think Sawyer's the boyfriend, but is there a chance she means Jack? Why do we automatically trust Alex? Well, she's been taken for 16 years and presumably brainwashed and controlled.
Come with me, please. You think I'm gonna put a hood over my head because you said please? No, Kate, I think you're going to put a hood over your head because the man standing behind me is going to kill Sawyer. There's something you can do for us that will save his life.
I think Juliet might be the most dangerous character of all on this show. We can't trust Ben. Ben has proven it over and over again. We think we might be able to trust Juliet because she hasn't betrayed us yet, but why wouldn't she?
Absolutely beautiful. You know, mothers-in-laws aren't supposed to be so nice.
What is her agenda? There must be an agenda. Monica.
When I first met you, Monica, I was struck by your honesty and your devotion to Kevin.
Honesty, my ass.
Because what you see is what you get.
Irony, of course.
I now pronounce you husband.
Strategically shot with almost no extras. I count 6. Oh, okay, then now we see a few more. I thought they were going to be able to shoot the whole thing without... Even still, very few, very few. But well-placed extras can make a church feel full. This is the first he's seen her. And she'll be the bargaining chip. Do the surgery or we'll kill her, Jack.
You okay?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I'm great.
Lies, lies,
Where are they
lies.
keeping you?
Outside. In a cage.
They're making us work.
Did they hurt you?
Hey, it's gonna be all right.
Jack, you have to do it. Do this operation.
What did they do to you?
Nothing.
How did they get you to ask me?
Jack,
What did they offer you?
Nothing.
Then what are you doing here?
They're gonna kill Sawyer. I'm so sorry, but she said that if you do it, and if you do it soon, they'll let us go.
And you believe them?
I have to.
Jack!
Hey! We're done in here!
Jack!
I hope he doesn't die. I hope Ben makes it. So I guess I hope Jack caves and also that he refuses to kill him.
It's taco night.
You're making tacos?
Yes.
And you better like them.
Or no dessert.
Love you.
I love you too.
She did say at one point that she was married once, but it didn't stick. Didn't she? When she had that truth or dare sort of conversation with Sawyer ages ago. I guess that's this. I kind of forgot about that. U.S. Marshals.
It's me.
Why? Why is she calling them?
I thought you and I were friends.
I don't want to run anymore.
What's his name? Does he know who you are?
Of course not.
Edward, please. Please, I love this guy. Just let me go.
If you can really stay put, you really settle down.
This guy's an Edward too.
But you and I both know that
Wasn't fake Jesse Pinkman an Edward, an Eddie? Yeah. Does she really just love him, even though she's under a fake name? There's no subterfuge here.
Sawyer, you really care about him, huh? I'm sorry you weren't able to help us, Kate.
You got anything you want to say to your girl? You best say it tonight.
I'd like to think you died for a reason, Mr. Echo. Just hope it's not too long before we find out what the heck it might be.
I did a freeze frame on that prayer stick. I haven't yet researched what all the passages from the Bible are, but there's also a whole phrase on it that says something along the lines of,
Find my...
turn your eyes north. Oh, is he going to notice it right now? Lift up your eyes and look north. Yeah, that was it. Lift up your eyes and look north.
They brought me in to see him. They want him to do surgery on Ben.
Who the hell's Ben?
Henry, the guy who brought us in. He's sick.
And you and me are what? Bait? At least the doc ain't dumb enough to do it.
I told him he had to. To save your life.
My life don't need saving.
You want to die? Because that's what's going to happen.
He kinda does. He kinda has ever since he got on the plane.
And you know what he's going to do. So don't pretend like you don't care. You don't want Jack to save your life? Then you're going to save your own.
Stop it. Damn it, Kate.
That's a shit lock.
Go! Get out of here! Run!
Because there ain't no place to go.
Because of the island. She doesn't...
What are you talking about?
They're on Alcatraz.
When were you planning on telling me this?
Never.
Why not?
Because I wanted you to believe that we had a damn chance.
It's finally happening. Someone's actually hooking up. I don't count Ana Lucia and Sawyer back in season 2. That was all about getting a gun. Pretty hot for network TV.
Look under your placement.
What did you do?
Just look. You know that honeymoon I've been promising you for 6 months? You are holding in your hand 2 tickets to Costa Rica. So get your passport ready, baby.
I don't have a passport that says Monica.
What's wrong?
I just love you so much.
Going to Costa Rica feels like running.
I think Blockhead was beating on me. And you said, I love you. That was just getting him to stop, right?
You taste like fish biscuit.
I love you too.
Who's controlling this? Because I think Juliet thinks it's broken.
Hello?
Try it. The door.
It's Alex. Man. This feels like a setup. But everything feels like a setup on this show. I want to take things at face value, but that just doesn't feel right. Okay, this is the observation post that Ben hangs out in. Oh, he just missed out on seeing Sawyer and Kate, but there's a gun. Like, this has to be a trap, right? How is this? It's just like, hey, here, help yourself to a Luger. Yeah. Now he sees it. Who's behind him? Ben.
If it helped, I was surprised too. Well, I suppose this would be the proverbial nail in my coffin, wouldn't it?
Tomorrow morning, first thing. And everything I mentioned before. The instruments, the anesthesia, and someone who can hold a damn clamp.
Yes, of course.
I'll get it out. And I'll keep you alive. But I need your word. I need to get the hell off this island.
Done.
Not pregnant. She wanted to be? So she really just does love this guy and wants to have a life with him and be a housewife and be Monica?
What if I told you I was a fugitive?
What? She's just coming out and telling him?
What if I told you I was on the run and it was only a matter of time before you found out?
This isn't funny.
It's not a joke.
I can't do this. I don't do taco
Okay,
night.
calm down, Monica.
My name's not Monica.
I love you. But I can't stay.
Oh, wait, hang on, whoa.
Did she just drug him?
What's wrong with me?
I drugged you.
You what?
She's very good at doing that. Why would you start baiting a cop in the first place if you're on the run? Why would you give yourself the chance of falling in love? Bad choices, Kate. Bad choices.
going to be a very tricky procedure. If I tell you to do something, I need you to do it then and there. Is that understood?
You may find this hard to believe, but I've always been very good at just following orders.
Good.
Can't believe we're doing this right now. Like, so the question is Jack really? What's his
Whatever
intention?
happens.
Is his intention to save him,
Everything would be very different, won't it?
or is his intention to go along with Juliet and accidentally lose him?
Did Alex ask about me?
No. We took her home last night. I don't know where she is now.
I'm ready. 19. 8.
No, he didn't even get to 16-15. They're cutting awfully low for a neck tumor.
Ben just put his life in the hands of one of them. Shepard wasn't even on Jacob's list. You two should have run when you had the chance. Let's go, James.
Don't.
Clem.
Oh, he did that on purpose.
Should he be bleeding like that?
No, he shouldn't.
What? This isn't anyone's plan except Jack's.
Just made a small incision in Ben's kidney sac. Now, if I don't stitch that back up in the next hour, he's dead.
Just in the nick of time.
You let go, or I do her too.
Don't even think about it, Sawyer. You fight. No. No. Please. I will do anything you want.
I want you to watch.
Stand up. Close your eyes.
I have zero doubt that Sawyer's gonna die, so it kind of falls flat.
You there? Pick it up.
Yeah.
Pick it up, Danny. Give your walkie to Kate.
Well, why the hell would I do that?
Because if you don't, the doctor's gonna let Ben die.
Jack.
What's the plan, Jack?
Kate, you have about an hour head start before they come after. The day of the crash. Do you remember what story I told you when you were stitching me up?
Yes, I remember.
When you get safe, you radio me and you tell me that story.
Jack, please.
Was that the one where he lost the patient?
If I don't get a call from you in the next hour, I'm gonna know something went wrong and he dies!
He gives himself 5 seconds of fear.
Yes, you are. Go.
Yes, I said.
Kate, damn it, run!
Kate, damn it, run. Jack had alternate plans. He didn't go along with Ben or Juliet, and good for him. It's hard seeing our heroes beaten down and broken and manipulated, and that he hung on to his independence and his strength and came up with an alternate plan is pretty freaking awesome. I'm still not entirely sure what it is, and correct me if I'm wrong. It's happened before, it'll happen again. But if I remember correctly, and I'm going all the way back to the pilot now, the conversation Jack's referring to at the very end there is he was talking about doing a spinal surgery, accidentally, maybe even nicking a kidney sac, blood everywhere, and losing the patient, and yet and then he gives himself 5 seconds to be afraid, and then he discards the fear. And Kate's used that technique before. If I remember, she used it when they were running from what was probably the smoke monster back in the second half of the pilot. But I'm not sure how that fully ties in to Jack's plan right now, other than that it verifies that it's Kate telling the story in an hour. But they're not going to be able to get to the other island in an hour. They're not going to be able to get to safety. Even if they do have an hour's head start, they're on Alcatraz, for lack of a better word. So what happens next? And obviously, we're left at the, by the climactic moment of this hostage situation, for lack of a better word. And you poor suckers had to wait a week. Or did you have to wait longer? Did I hear something about the first 6 episodes of this season kind of standing alone, and then there was an extended break and then it picked up again. Did that happen? Because if you guys had to wait more than a week to find out what happened after this, man, sucks to be you. I get to watch it whenever I want. Probably not tonight. It's getting late, and I've already done 2 episodes today, and I find my reactions deteriorate pretty quickly if I try and do any more than 2 at a time. But this weekend I'll be able to find out, so I'm excited for that. Man, this show had a bit of a slow, uneven start to the season. Obviously, episode 1 of season 3, amazing early reveal. I love learning all the new stuff about the others, getting to know these new characters. Juliet's a fascinating character. Her dynamic with Ben is really cool. You know, we get to see, learn more about Pickett and Tom and the others. The other others, and yet there were still some sort of odd, flat episodes that didn't fully hit the mark. Anyway, we're right back in it now. I feel like this will turn the current situation on its head, no matter which way it goes. And a show like this needs that. It needs to flip the hourglass every so often. It needs to topple things over so that they can be rebuilt. We can't just sort of sit back and stare at the same world for too long. We need to shake things up. Keep the mystery and the search for answers driving forward. Oh, and by the way, Kate and Sawyer hooked up, guys. I don't know if you guys were skaters or jaders. I'm not sure I was either. I was more Kate staying single, but being a prisoner is a high intensity, high emotional situation, and if the only person you can trust is the other prisoner in the cage next to yours, that's a tight bond being formed there. So I get it. I totally get it. And hey, Sawyer said I love you too. But that's not something he throws around for real too often. That was always part of his con. This one felt genuine. I'm not sure what else to say. Great episode. There'll be another one in a few days. Thank you guys for following along with me on this journey. Tonight, I am probably going to get my 5,000th subscriber. That kind of blows my mind. If you had told me I'd have 5,000 people subscribe to my content when I started this channel 6 months ago, I wouldn't have believed you. And you Losties are a huge part of that. You were the first audience that I really found on this channel that became regulars, that became fans, and that means a ton to me. So thanks to all of you for following along with me on this journey. It's really been a ton of fun, and the biggest reason it's been so much fun is because of all of you. The feedback I get from my subscribers, from the community here on the channel, it's really invigorating and energizing, and it reminds me constantly that people are good. So thank you for being good people, everybody. Until next time, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.